it's Jackie and I'm here with my latest journal flip through. This is my Fauxbonichi / scrap journal and it's made with the Amy Tangerine Better Together collection that I'm going to show you. So it's my daily journal as well as some kind of scrappy layouts in it. This covers 2 months and I'm going to do a completed flip through of it today. You can see it's gotten a little chunky. That was not what I wanted, but I used the 1-inch rings, so I guess that's what I'm stuck with. Next book I'm going to use 1 1/4, so hopefully it won't be quite as chunky as this one, but I can live with it. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip through this book. You guys have already seen the first 3/4 in my previous videos, so I'll just quickly flip through those pages so you can see the completed book, and then when we get to the last quarter of the book, which is from May 16th to May 30th, I will go through those pages with you and talk about them. For now, I'll just show them to you. I absolutely love this book. I love all the colors. This collection was so wonderful to work with. I'm still going to be working with it for the next 2 months in my next book. And I just love all the ephemera pieces. I've used up way more than half of it, considering I'm only halfway through my 2 books. But so I'll have to get a little more creative in the next book. But yeah, considering I struggled so much with the paper, with bleed through, I still think I managed to put together a really pretty book. And looking back on it, it just makes me so happy to see all my memories stored, at least 1 memory a day. Yeah, I just love it. So we're almost to the end of April. Kept up with my Lister's Got a List. I have to say I've kind of lost my passion for Lister's Got a List, but I kind of wanted to do it for a year, so I'm going to keep going until September, and then I'll probably stop with the Lister's Got a List. But I think it was good to do it for a while. It gets a little repetitive after a few months, though. Yeah, I just love this, all the colors in this book and all the different styles. A little bit of adhesive there. Lots of stickers, lots of photos. Lots of writing. I think this page you guys have not seen yet, so I said I wanted to do flowers on this page because it was a floral print, and I finally managed to get out into the neighborhood and actually take some photos where I was walking around. Normally I run through the neighborhood, so I wasn't able to take any sooner, so I just used a gold paint pen, outlined it, printed off a bunch of square photos. This is just like a 4x6 divided into 6 squares and then just cut apart. Added them all on some patterned paper, a little bit of journaling at the bottom, and I just typed out my journaling and stuck it down. You guys saw these pages already. And this page was all covered in cassette tapes, and I didn't know what to do with that, so I just kind of covered it up. I used a wide piece of 2-inch washi down the side here, put a big photo, and then I used a piece of pattern paper here. It's the first patio of the season, which is one of those pivotal moments that marks the changing into summer. So I just put a picture of the drinks we had on the patio, used some Mambi stickers there, did a little bit of journaling, and that's one of the Amy Tangerine clear stickers. And I just die cut these off as using a We Are Memory Keepers die. I think you saw this page already, and you saw these pages already. And then we get into the new pages. So these ones were pink, so I added in some Chip Sapphire Distress ink. I really like navy blue with pink. And then these are just a bunch of the Better Together ephemera pieces. I stamped on that sticker, I wrote on this sticker, used a little bit of extra washi tape. On these ones I used some of the green pieces. I had like the Scrapbook glitter tape, I needed to use that, so I just put it all over this page. And then this is one of the Jen Scow printable stickers from her shop. They were free on National Scrapbooking Day, so that's when I downloaded them. More Lister's Got a List. This one I had to cover up some of the journaling, but as you can see my mom had some good luck, so I just took a picture that she sent me in my email and I just matted it and put some journaling on the front of it and just used a little tag with some stamping. And the alphas weren't showing up very well on this paper, so I just backed them with some pink washi tape, and I think they show up really well now. This next layout, it's probably not my favorite layout, but it gets the message across. It says, "We ran the Ottawa 10K," and I actually did a travel journal about that. I'm going to do a separate video for that journal. And it poured rain, so I put these rainy day stickers. These are Doris stickers. I printed off our run stats from the websites, like our times and how we placed and that sort of thing. And when we left the race, we found this giant chair, so my husband and I took turns sitting in it. So I just put those pictures in here because all of the trip pictures are in my other album. These ones were just some funny pictures that didn't have a spot, so I put them in this book. This was cut out of the race flyer, and I just used some washi tape there and there. The next one is about a Heidi Swapp album I was working on, and again, I'll do a video about this one too. And it just says, I spent most of the evenings this week doing an online mixed media album making class, and I just put pictures of my finished album, some of the pages that I made, and I just used some washi tape and scraps of paper. It took a long time to stamp this out, but when you're sitting on the couch watching TV in the evenings, it's kind of a, I don't know, I find it therapeutic, so I don't mind doing all these stamping. Then I was at the mall, and our mall here is really pretty. It's called the Eaton Center, and I just love this view from the middle floor on the south side, and so I just took a picture of that inside the mall. Some funny mugs that I saw. Raccoons are my favorite, so I put a picture of those, and they put an old VW Beetle van in the basement now selling chips, and I thought that was funny too. So I put that there. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit of glare from the sun. I'll just keep my hand here, I guess. I tried to close the curtains, but I guess I didn't close them all the way. So the next one, I did a mixed media. You would have seen these if you follow me on Instagram. Oh, I signed up for Instagram, by the way, so come find me on there. I'm Jackie Q2 is my name, and I'll link to it below. But I did a mixed media page that used these stars that I had painted with neon acrylic paints and stamped them with some Dina Wakley stamps that I got at Michael's. And these were some of the stars I had left over, so I just put them on this page because I think they're too pretty not to use. And since I was working on it that day, I like that it's a kind of continuation of how I actually spent my day. On the next day, I took so many steps, I thought it was worth taking a picture, and so I put that on my page. I just die cut these letters again using a We Are Memory Keepers die and a little bit of washi on the bottom. I did some stenciling here with a Tim Holtz stencil, and then these were just some die cuts from the Better Together collection. Pretty simple. On these pages, I just kind of kept them symmetric. I had one square paper, and I just cut it in half and put my run details on both of those. I put a couple of little pig stickers on there. There was a drone outside. It was huge, and it was about 30 stories up, so I took the best picture of it I could, but it's still very small, and it was so loud. And then these are die cuts and rub-ons from the collection. On these pages, I just put a little bit of washi tape. I used My Mind's Eye gold die cut, a little bit of stenciling on both pages to kind of tie them together, and it was a rainy day, so I took a picture under my umbrella. I took a selfie. I think those pages turned out really cute. Another lister's got a list. And then I just put in this picture from the Weather Network, which is the weather prediction for the summer. They're saying it's going to be above normal temperatures, and I'm not someone that enjoys hot temperatures, so this is just about how uncomfortable that makes me. I used some of this dollar store washi tape and some of the Amy Tangerine thickers. I don't know why I use thickers in this book and then complain that it gets too fat, but that's what I do. Thickers on this page too. So this is just, again, some personal details about my mother, so I had to cover them up. But she did get to hold a giant check, so there's a picture of her with her giant check, and I put #winning and a little bit of journaling. This is a Mambi sticker. And then these gold stickers, I get them at DeSera's. I don't know who makes them. They're cheap and they're really pretty. They're like foil. On this page, I used some Amy Tangerine. This is one of the clear stickers and one of the die cuts. That's another one of the clear stickers. This was the day we went on our road trip to Ottawa, so I put "Let's go to Ottawa," which is a piece of gold glitter tape. And I did a little bit of lettering up here, and more journaling cards from the collection, stickers from the collection, and this is a acetate piece from the collection, and I just put a little bit of washi here. It was a new washi I picked up that day, so I wanted to use it. Getting near the end here. On these days, it was just black and white tape, so I just added in some pink distress ink. I think it's worn lipstick, and I just stenciled that on both pages. I used a matching journaling card down here and some red washi tape. And then these stickers are all from a Jenny Bolin sheet, this one too, that I've just had in my stash for about a year. I thought, oh, I should use those. And I didn't really do anything with the last page, and I'm good with that. So that's it. This page is done, or this book is done. So I have another book just like it I'll be keeping for the next 2 months, and I will give you another update in the middle of the month. Yeah, cool. Thanks so much for watching.